What if I told you that South Korea's most anticipated celebrity wedding, meticulously planned and surrounded by quiet excitement, was suddenly canceled just days before the big day? There was no tabloid drama, no last-minute change of heart. What unfolded was far more haunting, deeply emotional, intensely personal, and quietly shattering. Stick with me to the very end, because the journey of Yeon, Seok, and Chae is one that doesn't just pull at your heartstrings, it unravels them. This isn't just a story about love, it's about loss, hidden truths, and a bond that tries to survive when everything else begins to break apart. Their story began like something out of a quiet, late-night romance film. No grand announcements, no staged photo shoots, just a blurred image uploaded online of two figures walking beneath the soft glow of city lights. At first, it was just a rumor, faces, half-obscured whispers in the fan forums. But soon another image surfaced, this one unmistakable. Yeon, Seok, and Subin, hand in hand. That was the turning point. All the rumors that had been circling finally found a landing. This wasn't fiction anymore, it was real. Not long after, the couple confirmed what fans had begun to hope. They were engaged. Subin shared a heartfelt letter with her followers admitting that she never truly believed in lasting love until Yeon Seok entered her life. The internet exploded. Top designers began vying for the chance to create her wedding dress. Every tiny detail of the wedding became headline material. It was expected to be tasteful, intimate, and unforgettable. But then, just 7 days before the ceremony, everything stopped. At 3:41 in the morning, Subin received a phone call that changed everything. Her grandmother, the woman who had raised her when her family life fell apart, had passed away without warning. This wasn't just a relative. This was the one person who had been her steady ground her entire life. Without waking Yeon Seok, Subin quietly packed a small bag, removed her ring, and slipped out the door. By the time Yeon Seok awoke, the room was silent. Her engagement ring was left on the nightstand, no note, no goodbye, just absence. The funeral was held in a quiet chapel in the countryside, far removed from the city and its ever-watchful lens. There were no camera flashes, no reporters, just Subin quietly grieving. Yeon Seok did show up eventually and stood with her, wordless but present. 3 days later, a simple public message was released. The wedding was on hold. No explanations, no follow-ups, just silence. And in that silence, the rumors began to multiply, speculation about fights, about secrets, about breakups. But no one really knew what was happening behind closed doors while staying at her grandmother's house. Subin began going through old drawers and keepsakes. In the kitchen, tucked away, she found a letter, one that would change everything she thought she knew about her past. It revealed a secret kept hidden her entire life. The woman who had raised her was indeed her grandmother. But the identity of her father had been concealed. He wasn't who she believed. He was a powerful man in the entertainment industry, a figure who had taken great lengths to keep his connection to her a secret. Even more shocking, he had once approached Yeon Seok for a professional partnership, completely unaware that he was speaking to the man in love with his daughter. The entire tangled truth unraveled quickly, and with it came the crushing realization that it was too much baggage to carry into a marriage. But love doesn't always disappear just because life gets complicated. Those close to them say the relationship didn't end. Instead, it shifted into something quieter. Yeon Seok returned to filming, though those around him noticed he looked thinner, more subdued. Subin, on the other hand, stepped away from the spotlight entirely. She's spending her days tending to her grandmother's garden, surrounded by flowers and quiet, slowly piecing herself back together. Not every love story ends in a grand finale. Some exist in the in-between, in the silence, in the waiting, in the fragile hope that maybe things can still find their way back. Maybe, one day, the cherry blossoms will bloom for them again. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like and share it. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, especially if you believe in second chances and quiet, enduring love. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that remind us just how deeply love and shape us.